Welcome to Rudy's Room, the 1 hour break in your day. I, of course, am your host, Mr. Rudy, and we've got 4 fantastic guests and an advice letter you just won't believe. Listen, I don't understand them. God bless these people. Okay, we've got Venice. We're going to figure that out before the day is done. We've got George. We've got my girl, Orlandina. And Scott, how are you? What's going on, guys?
Very well.
Very good.
Very well. Oh, that doesn't sound very well.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, so let's just start this and establish the beginning. Venice. What do you want to be tonight, my love?
Tonight, I think I'm going to be Venice.
You're going to be Venice. Okay.
Yeah,
all right, we're going to do
tonight.
that. Okay, you're going to be Venice. And Orlandina, you're going to just stay
I'm
Orlandina?
just going to be Orlandina.
Okay. Scott, what are you staying?
I stick with my name.
Stick with your name, okay.
The nickname doesn't really work.
And George, can I call
George works.
I can't call you Ted?
Ted's fine, George, whatever you want to do.
He's like, as long as the checks come through, right? Excellent. All right, before we do anything, let's have a toast and cheer to a great show.
Right.
Okay, there we go. Give Orlandina her water.
Get my water.
Now, are you still on the wagon?
No, competition prep is over.
Okay.
I competed in the beginning of August, so I'm done.
Yay! All right, cheers to a great show. Everybody look in the eyes.
Cheers.
That's right.
Cheers.
Yes,
Cheers.
there we go. Excellent. Oh. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get down to some serious business.
Tasty.
Venice and Orlandina, you are veteran Rude Rangers. Scott and George, you are brand new. So that means you have to take our pledge. Hold up your right hand and repeat after me. And those of you out there, please do the same.
I'll do it.
You do it. Come on, Venice.
We'll
Ready?
do it again.
I promise
I
promise.
to live my best possible life.
To live my best possible life.
To avoid all unnecessary drama.
To avoid all unnecessary drama.
To stay away from messy and extra people.
To stay away from
messy and extra people.
Scott, do you know some extra people?
Maybe.
Do you know some? Do you know some extra people?
Maybe.
Do you know what that even means?
No.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying maybe. Okay. Depends.
George, do you know what that means?
Yes.
Okay. Will you explain to Scott and I guess the rest of the world out there?
Yeah, extra is just when you're extra. You're extra than you should be. You're a little more than you should
Over
be,
the
right?
top.
Over the top.
Just a little team too much.
Yeah.
Just, okay. So you definitely know.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Excellent. Okay. To only clap back when necessary.
To only clap back when necessary.
George, will you explain to Scott?
You clap back. You can't clap back unless somebody claps at you. You know what I mean?
Clapping?
Not clapping.
He said clapping.
I'm very naive.
Clap back. No, it's okay. Clap back.
Orlandina.
Somebody
says something
so
bad to you.
One more
Yeah.
time. Explain. So
Okay.
when. Yeah.
So
So.
when somebody says something negative to you, and you have a quick response,
Yep.
that's a clap back.
Got it.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
All right.
You got to put them back in their place. Set it all straight. Get them all the way together.
Yes.
There's a test later, so pay attention.
All right. I'm not good at tests.
To stay current and woke.
to stay current and woke.
Now you know what that means.
Awake.
We love you. We love you. You're the best. Okay. Venice.
Okay. Woke,
This is the longest pledge, by the way.
meaning aware.
You know what the deal is.
Up on it. You're up on the current news and what's going on. Nobody can pull the wool over your eyes.
There you go. Okay. See, so
All
stay
right.
woke. Remember that. Okay. To look my absolute best as often as possible.
To look my absolute best as often as possible.
And always support those who support me.
And always support those who support me.
Okay, you guys are now Rude Rangers. Thank you for doing that pledge. Those of you out there, we appreciate you. Yes, which is fantastic. You know, the Rude Rangers are actually fans of our show, so they like our show, they share our show, they try to spread positivity and light. There is one person who is the Rude Ranger of the week, and that person is Keisha Christian. Yes.
Oh, Keisha.
She is dropping them gems. And you know what? Let's see if we can get Keisha on the phone. We're going to call her. You guys ready?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, Keisha, hopefully you're watching. All right. While that is going on. Is that Keisha Christian?
Hi.
Hi. Keisha, Christian, what's going on? You counting them gems? What are you doing?
Yes, I'm dropping a gem.
You dropping those gems? Now, Keisha, I understand that you have an academy. Like, what are you doing? What's going on?
Well, what I'm doing is starting my own school.
Keisha, can I pause you for 1 second? Bobby in the back, it's really hot in here. I am sweating like a runaway slave. Can we get some air? I'm just saying. I am horizontally enhanced and hot as hell. Help me out here. Okay.
I'm sleeveless and I'm hot.
It's hot.
These guys are hot.
I thought I was going through the
Okay,
change.
no.
I'm like, changed my life.
Okay, good, Scott.
Okay,
because-
sorry.
Are you
Back to you,
Okay,
Keisha.
yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm sleeveless.
Wait,
I'm like, I'm hot.
Okay.
I wish I was
There
sleeveless.
you gotta love live TV. Back to you, Keisha. I'm sorry. So you have an academy. What's going on?
Well, my academy is called Dropping Gems Academy for Holistic Studies. I'm launching it on September 23rd.
That's a really long
And-
name. Can we shorten
Sorry?
it? I guess not. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said it's a really long name. Can we shorten it?
Yeah, Dropping Gems Academy.
Okay, all right, I can do that. All right. And what am I learning when I'm dropping the gems? Like, what happens?
Well, the first course that I have in the academy is all about holistic allergy remedies. So I'll be teaching people how to deal with their seasonal and year-long allergies naturally.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
How long is the course? Like, how? Like, break it down. How much time do I have to do this? No offense to you.
Okay, well, the course is about, you could complete it in 6 to 12 weeks. It's
6
up
to 12 weeks. You
Yeah.
got a certificate program?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Like, is it an hour long? Like, how long is it? What's my commitment here?
Well, it's a self-paced course, so it just depends
okay.
on how fast
All
you
right.
go. So it's completely up to the individual since it's self-paced.
Okay. All right. Well, look at that. All right. Very quickly, how do people get to sign up for your course? Where do we go? What do we do?
Well, you could join my Facebook group if you're on Facebook.
Okay.
It's called Dropping Gems Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Just look for it on Facebook. Or what you could do is you could go to my page.
Yeah.
My website, www.KeishaGems.com or
Okay.
Keisha Christian. So
Okay.
that's KeishaChristian.com.
You're going to have to post that in the link because I didn't catch any of that. But that's okay. Keep that on there. Post it in the link. And, I will think about signing up. Am I allowed to ask how much it is?
Well, the pricing, I'm still
George, you picked that up too? He said that's a no. He said that's a no. Okay, post it in the Facebook part so we can all look at it. I'm going to definitely check it out and do all that stuff. Keisha, while we have you on the phone, some of the other Rude Rangers like yourself, congratulations again on being Rude Ranger of the Week. We'll give you your prize in just a little bit. They've had some comments and stuff. You want to do the roll call with us?
okay.
All right, let's do the Rude Ranger roll call. Let's see what people want to talk about. Oh yes, great advice for the stripper porn star. Own your truth. That was from Venice. Yeah, that was
Yes.
something, right?
Yes.
So, Keisha, did you see last week's episode?
No, I missed it.
Okay, well, somebody needed rapid advice. Apparently, she is a stripper and does adult films to provide for her and her young son, and she's dating a guy she really likes, and she wanted to know how to break the news to him. So she, of course, wrote this show, which is what everybody does. So our guest at the time said to just, get out there and say how you like to do that thing and own your truth. So,
Own it.
Venice, you agree with that,
Yep,
right?
own it.
Okay, just own it, right? See, there you go.
Exactly.
Okay. Shout out to DJ who said that if he had a movie, he'd just show it. But anyway. All right. What's up next? I had so much fun. Michelle Reed, the Fit Duck. Fit Duck, we had fun with you, and thank you for posting about your retreat. Maybe we'll be doing that one. What's up next? Great show, Dawn Dodson Walk. Thank you. We don't know who you are, but we appreciate you watching. What's next? Okay. Paparazzi lady, I'm putting you on blast. Cynthia Bangs is the paparazzi lady. She was on a few weeks ago,
I
had a
love
fantastic
Cynthia.
ring. I know. I still haven't gotten that ring.
What
I got my $5 in hand. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Waited
Cynthia,
too
I want my
long.
ring. Will y'all look in the camera and tell Cynthia to give me my ring?
Cynthia, I got my ring.
You got your ring. Oh,
Cynthia,
see?
you better get that ring.
Get that ring. Exactly. I'm just saying. I'm just
love
saying.
Cynthia.
You're going to wind up in Bobby status, but go on. Anyway, only kidding. What's up next? Wow, love that suit. Thank you, Kathy Donnelly. I love that suit too. It's part of the Rude Mood collection. Go to ruderangershop.com and you can order it. And thank God I finally lost the weight to actually fit it because them Asian sizes is rough. Okay, it's the truth. Listen. Oh, excuse me, I'm an actor/actress. Yes, I am sorry. Let me apologize right now. When Mr. Rudy's wrong, he is wrong. We had Brent Gaskins on the show, and I was actually, like I said, very impressed because he was an actor with an impressive IMDb page. Like, when his person booked him on the show and said he was an actor, I thought he was in one of them, like, stage plays, you know, your arm's too short to box with God, Mama, I burnt the chicken, something. You know what I'm talking about. Well, you don't, Scott, but that's okay. Anyway, so, no offense. It's okay.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
I'll take it.
But when he came and he's like, he was in Avengers Endgame and he was the killer in Fatal Attraction and stuff, I'm like, wow, you're a real actor. In the first one we had on the show. So LaBelle got upset. LaBelle, you are an actor, you're an actress, you're every woman, you're everything. So I apologize. Yes, so there we go. What's up next? Oh, yes, speaking of LaBelle, it's a drag. So we are taking over Southampton as part of our Rude Rangers event series on September 13th. Tony Holmperm, Olivia London, and LaBelle Bell, the dynamic three divas, are going to be at the AM Club in Southampton performing. I actually get to host. It is really late and past Mr. Rudy's bedtime, so I'm going to be napping all day in order to stay awake in Southampton. And if you see me in the club and I'm slumped in the corner, I have not OD'd. Don't call the tabloids. Actually, call the tabloids because I need the press. But I'm really just tired, if that's all it is. I promise you guys. I swear. George, so
Yes.
you're like doing a TED Talk?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's for smart people. What are you doing here? What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Okay, I mean, you like raised our intellectual level so high. Bobby in the back, like, we're not smart here, but go ahead.
So no, I've given 2 TEDx talks before. I'm actually hosting this event.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm from Farmingdale. It's my hometown.
Yeah.
We're doing TEDx Farmingdale on
Okay.
September 7th.
All right.
So excited about it. It's going to be an incredible event.
All right, we're going to talk more about that when we come back. We're going to take a very quick commercial break. Keisha Christian, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Keisha, we love you. We hope you have a great night, everybody. We'll be right back after these commercial messages with more Rudy's Room. See you soon. Don't go anywhere. All right. If you or someone you know is in the area and you want to see our show, order your free tickets today. Go to www.rudysroomshowtickets.eventbrite.com.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Go for it. Woo! All right. Welcome back to Rudy's Room. I, of course, am Rudy. We've got Venice. We've got George. We've got Orlandina. We've got Scott. And on the phone, Keisha Christian. You're still hanging out with us, huh?
Yes, hey.
Yeah, okay. Now, are you with us because you got nothing else to do tonight?
No, I'm waiting for my prize.
Oh, you want the prize? Okay, well, I'll give it to you later. Don't
Yes, Keisha.
Yes, Keisha, get that prize. Okay, we will take care of you with your prize. I promise. Listen, who knew? Before we do anything else, hello, Olivia London. Hello, Noelle Cuomo Cutter. Hey, Anderson Monroe. And Keisha Christian, you are posting all over this Facebook feed. I like that. You better sell that thing. Go ahead, Keisha. Who's Christina Hallett?
She's one of our speakers, and so is Noelle.
Well, okay, Noelle. All right, look at that. Very cool. For the benefit, very quickly, of the folks who don't know, what is TEDx and TED Talks and all that good stuff?
Yeah, so TED Talks are really important talks out there on the internet. They have their own YouTube channel basically, and they're about ideas worth spreading, right? That's what they're called. And so TEDx events are independently organized TED events, right? So we get to apply to get a license to become a TEDx organizer, and then if you're approved, you get to run your event.
Okay,
and
cool.
so this event is going to be in Farmingdale. And
Okay.
yeah.
Please post the info on the Facebook feed so some folks can check that out. And then you two, is it going to be like Pink and Sexy again? We're squatting this time? What are
Yes.
we doing?
Well, before we get started,
Okay. What? Oh, thank you for those products, that Pure Romance.
I think
Anyway.
yes.
Venice has
Hashtag
all the
Pure
fun
Romance
stuff, everybody.
Just saying,
She does.
hashtag.
You got you a riding crop and some cooking oil. Venice will hook you up.
Listen. I aim to please. That's
That's what I'm saying. A tub of Crisco and a smile.
I just want to say thank you,
Sorry,
Rudy.
Scott.
Rudy and Orlandina for hosting.
Yes.
Hashtag Pink and Sexy.
Yes.
The event was amazing, and you guys did such an
Yes,
amazing
it
job.
was.
So
Yes.
shout out to the two of y'all. I
Yes.
just really
And shout out
love
to
the
Keisha
energy.
Christian. She was modeling that lingerie.
She was modeling that lingerie.
Yes, she
was
was.
modeling Trey Chic.
She
was killing it.
It was the
Yes.
lingerie. I was like, look at Keisha Christian. She
I
was,
know. I was like, I didn't
she
know.
was barely holding them gems in. I said, go, Keisha.
Keisha.
Doing it. Okay, you guys.
She's also one of my sponsors.
Well, okay,
Yes.
keep sponsoring.
So
She
shout
was
out
a
to
sponsor.
Christian.
Shout out to Keisha Christian.
Yes.
Okay,
And
you guys.
Keisha can dance.
She can dance, I'm sure.
I saw Keisha get down.
You guys want to play a quick?
that, right?
Y'all are a mess. You guys want to play a really quick game?
Sure.
All right, let's have a game. Ready? Let's go. Okay, you guys, Mr. Rudy, in his off time, loves to sit home and watch TV. I'm sorry, Orlandina. I know you like to live in the gym and work out and all of that, but I can sit me on a couch and watch a good sitcom and not go anywhere. With that being said, and since you all are Rude Rangers tonight, I wanted to test your TV trivia because my favorite period is the 80s. So,
Okay.
each of you has a horn. Let's touch our horns. Okay, yes.
You gotta go. Thank you.
Don't
Should've
steal.
never known, 'cause I'm
Yeah,
just-
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
Be a gentleman. Give
Okay.
me a horn.
Gentlemen, because I'm sure they might read. So kind. Listen.
Okay, I am going to
Make sure
ask
mine
each of
work.
you a question, and if you think you know the answer to that question, you have to honk your horn, and you have a chance to win. And don't go anywhere because I forgot my Rudy Bucks. So hold on. Woo! Okay. Yes, we got our money. Get that money. Okay. And yes, Keisha, your prize. I didn't forget you. Okay. All right. What's up first? Okay, what was the name of Arnold's fish on the TV show Different Strokes? Was it A, Solomon, B, Lincoln, or C, Abraham? Go ahead.
Abraham?
You all?
Anybody else?
I'm with Lincoln.
You're with Lincoln?
Yeah.
Okay. Scott?
It was Abraham. Oh,
Thank you, Keisha Christian. And Scott, do you even know who Arnold is?
What you talking about,
What you
Scott?
talking about, I love it.
And the answer is Abraham. Woo! So, Venice, you get a Rudy Buck.
Good
Keisha
job.
Christian, you get a Rudy Buck.
Thank you.
I'm going to hold it for you. Okay, what's up next? On Three's Company, what was the name Chrissy short for? Christmas, Christine, or Christian?
Christmas.
Okay, Orlandina says Christmas. Do you know who Chrissy is, Scott?
Again, I do not.
Okay, that's all right. Do you watch TV? Three's Company?
I don't really watch that much TV.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Are you Amish?
No.
Not a TV person.
Okay,
No,
just no
I-
TV.
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, look at that. Yes.
Christine.
You say Christine. Keisha Christian, what do you say?
I think it's Christine.
You think it's Christine?
I'm gonna
Okay,
say
so
Christine, too.
I say Christmas.
you say Christmas, and the answer is Christmas. She was Christmas Snow was her name. Woo, Orlandina.
Christmas.
Woo,
Snow.
that's right. Well, listen.
That is funny.
That was the
Okay.
thing. There we go. Okay, what's up next? What did Webster call his adoptive parents? Mum and George, Ma'am and George, or Ma'am and Pop? George, what do you say?
Mam and George.
Mam and George. Anybody else?
I think it was, yeah, Ma'am and
Oh, you say Mam and George? Keisha Christian, what do you think?
I think it's Mam and George.
Okay, and the answer is Mam and George. Yay! Just for you, George. And Orlandina, only because you were so good too. There you go. And Keisha, you know I'm gonna keep your money. All right. What's up next?
I know.
Oh, here we go. Who shot J.R. Ewing? Was it Sue Ellen? Was it Sue Ellen's mother? Or was it Sue Ellen's sister? The audience is into this one.
I remember I hated the show.
See.
Okay, so you two say Sue Ellen's sister. Do you know who J.R. is, Scott?
I do not, but I'll take a guess and
Take
say
a-
C.
You're gonna say C. Okay, all right.
We'll all go
Keisha
with
Christian,
that.
what do you say?
Sure.
Who shot J.R.?
Sue Ellen?
Oh, you thought it was Sue Ellen? Okay, all right. The answer is C. Sue Ellen's sister. Give that to Scott. Yes. Give one to you.
Partial credit.
That's right. Scott got on the board. It's anybody's game. What's up next?
100.
Right?
Oh, okay. Here we go. You guys are funny. Family Matters was a spin-off from what popular TV show? Punky Brewster, Perfect Strangers, or Mr. Belvedere?
Perfect strangers.
Perfect Strangers?
I did not know
That
that.
does sound familiar.
That does sound familiar?
As well.
Okay.
Perfect
Keisha
Strangers.
Christian, what do you say?
Am I gonna go with you?
I'm gonna go with
I
you.
don't know, Perfect
You
Strangers.
gonna go with Perfect Strangers?
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
with Perfect
And the
Strangers.
answer is Perfect Strangers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you.
Yes. George, bonus. What did Harriet Winslow do on Perfect Strangers? What was her job?
She was the elevator person.
Look at you. Oh, see here. Double your money. Keisha Christian, I got you. All right, what's up next? Nell Harper lived with the Carrot and cared for the
Give me a break.
family on what TV show? Look at
me
you
a break,
jumping out there. Okay.
Give me a
Give
break.
me a
Give
break.
me a break,
Yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
Scott, do you
Yeah.
know about Give Me a Break?
I do not.
You do not? That's okay. Keisha Christian, do you remember Give Me a Break?
When Nell
I guess
Yes,
not with
I
Nell
remember.
Carter. No. All right, well,
on
there
now.
we go. And the answer is Give Me a Break. Yes, here we go. You each get
Nell
some money.
Carter.
Take that and pass it down. All right, one more.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Here we go.
Nope. I didn't.
Yeah, he didn't get it. Walona.
Janet, a.k.a. Janet Dubois, who played Walona on Good Times, sang the theme song for what TV show? What's Happening, 10 Speed and Brown Shoe, or The Jeffersons?
The Jeffersons.
Wow, Jeffersons? Jeffersons.
I think the Jeffersons.
You think The Jeffersons?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jeffersons.
You all think The Jeffersons?
Yeah.
You know about The Jeffersons?
I do know of
Look
it.
at you. Okay, all right. Okay. Do you know All in the
With
Family?
the Jeffersons.
Okay,
That
what's
was
the
my
last TV show you watched?
sorority sister.
I don't know.
He's like, I have other things to
Okay.
do.
Okay, you watch the news? Okay, good. Okay, all right.
He's trying to be woke.
Exactly. He's staying woke.
The most woke of all of us. He's
And
like, I
the
watch the
answer
news.
is The Jeffersons. Yay.
Good
Take that and pass it
stuff.
down. Good stuff. I think, do we have one more?
Thank
Got a
you.
$100 bill finally.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. On Family Ties, who was Alex P. Keaton's idol? Jimmy Carter, J. Edgar Hoover, or Richard Nixon?
Richard Nixon.
Nixon.
Richard Nixon?
Nixon.
Did you watch Family Ties?
Didn't watch it, but I do know.
You do know that one. Okay. Keisha Christian, who was it?
I thought it was Reagan,
I thought it was
but
Reagan
yeah,
too.
yeah.
No, it's Nixon.
Okay.
Gotta be Nixon.
And the answer is Richard
That's
Nixon.
right.
You guys got it. Take that and pass it down. Good job. All right. Do we have any
Thank
more?
you.
One more. Oh, okay. What was the full name of Magnum P.I.?
I'm done.
Timothy Magnum, Thomas Magnum, or
I
Magnum
have
Peters?
no idea.
Thomas Magnum. Thomas Magnum. Thomas.
We're going with Thomas Magnum.
Yeah.
Do you know Magnum P.I.?
Yes.
You do know that
Burt
one.
Reynolds,
The
that's
new
why.
one or the old one?
right.
I know of the old one.
You know the old one. Okay,
Not necessarily
gotcha.
watch it.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, listen,
I know of
that's
its
all right.
existence.
And the answer is Thomas Magnum.
go.
Yay!
didn't
Take
think
one
I
and
knew that
pass.
one, though.
Very nice. All right. So, what
only
do
gave
you
us
do
two
when you're
each.
not watching TV, Scott? Talk to us.
Working.
Okay, and what do you do for work? Tell us all about that.
I work for my father's architecture firm in Southampton. And
Oh,
West
nice.
Hampton.
Okay. Do you know the AM Club place?
I do. Yes.
You do? Okay.
Yeah,
Do you go there?
I grew up in Watermill, right there.
Oh, nice. Watermill's really pretty.
Yeah.
Very
Absolutely
nice.
love it out there.
Okay.
So I work for my father
Yeah.
as an architectural designer.
Okay.
I went to school for 5 years. Met
Yeah.
my wife there, and she's working for us in our West Hampton.
You work with
office.
your wife?
Yeah.
Wow. How's that
she's
working out?
Pretty well, actually.
Okay, good for you.
because
Okay.
I'm in Southampton. She's in West Hampton.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you guys did.
How's it work?
That's why it's working out well. Okay.
But I don't really watch that much TV
Okay.
because I'm at work between 5 a.m. or 5:30 all the way to 5 p.m.
Oh,
and I drive
wow.
home.
Good for you. Now, you live in Watermill, too?
I live in Hampton Bays.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, very cool.
Moved there about 6 years ago.
Good for you.
Yep.
Okay. What made you want to become an architect?
My father was always in it. Actually, up until about 8th grade, I wanted to become a veterinarian because we also have a horse farmer in the North Fork.
Horse farm.
And
Wow.
grew up around horses.
How many horses
riding.
do you have?
Our family has 7 or 8,
Look at you.
and then
Wow.
the rest are boarders. So we have about
Okay.
15 boarders.
Your
maybe?
family has like owns the horses?
8 of them, yes.
Okay. Wow.
Two in Virginia,
Okay.
one in North
I got
Carolina.
a goldfish.
And the rest are up here.
I got a goldfish. Okay.
I'm not good with fish.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So
Do you clean up after all those
I was
horses?
thinking that.
I do not personally. When I was working at the farm, I would do that at night.
You have people
mowing
who
the
clean
lawn.
up after the horses.
My brother.
Ah, okay. Look at that. Okay. Gotcha.
He works very hard at it.
He does.
Good
Okay.
answer. Good answer.
Okay. Do you keep like a lot of Purell around? Like, are you shaking hands?
So I'm usually not shaking hands.
Okay.
I'm usually there at night.
Gotcha.
Mowing the lawn in
Okay.
the dark.
Yeah, in the
or
dark.
Plowing the snow. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Wow.
do a lot of the. I used to do a lot of the exterior maintenance, but now
Okay.
with work being so busy,
Nice.
and helping my wife with the interior design,
Yeah.
getting that started,
Okay.
it's become
A
real
full-time gig.
full-time.
Good
doing
for you.
12 hours a day.
Okay. And before we go to commercial break, like what kind of stuff have you designed? Like big buildings, houses? What are you doing?
We do everything from residential, commercial, small, and large. Right
Okay.
now, our smallest residential home
Mhm.
is 650 square feet,
Nice.
and our largest home is renovating a 20,000 square foot home.
How many thousand?
20,000.
Wow. That's a lot of
It's a
bathrooms.
mansion.
Yes.
That's a lot of that's a lot of Swiffering
Like a
too.
hotel. I don't know if
Okay.
they're cleaning bills or heating bills or anything
Okay.
like that, but
Nice.
it's very cool.
Okay.
Building a new 15,000 square foot home as well.
Wow.
And everything in between.
Okay.
So
How many bathrooms do you get in a 15,000 square foot home?
I've
many
seen
as
as
you want.
many as 35.
What?
Yes.
As many as you
35.
in a
35.
home.
In a
private
home.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Not
That's
in
a
like
lot of
bed and
toilet paper.
breakfast.
We've had clients
Okay.
that we design the home for them.
Yeah.
They move into their home a year later.
Yeah.
They come back and
Okay.
we talk to them and
Yeah.
they say, "Have you been to this bathroom?"
All right.
They don't know which bathroom you're talking about.
Wow.
Okay. Well, if you come to my home, we only got 2, so I know which one you're talking about.
Same.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more Rudy's. 35 bathrooms?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. If you or someone you know is in the area and you want to see our show, order your free tickets today. Go to www.rudysroomshowtickets.eventbrite.com. Welcome back to Rudy's Room. Thank you. Unlike Scott's clients, we only have one bathroom, but that's okay. And there is a line. Shout out. Sorry. I'm feeling so silly. Shay, Lisa Cooks is watching. Hi, David Wilmont. Hello, Joanne, Angel Barry Cologne. Matthew Pretty, where in Canada are you watching us from? And Noel. Yeah, I don't know half those shows either. And Jennifer DeHaye says, George, we got to support you. Woohoo. So there we go. Woohoo. Now, do you know what Team Too Much is, Scott?
I do not.
You do not. Orlandina, you want to school them?
Okay, so Team Too Much.
I feel like leaving
These
to
are
Loretta.
people-
We are schooling people
I know, right?
today.
So,
George has elevated us.
someone who would be considered Team Too Much is someone that is just over the top. Their behavior,
okay.
their mannerisms are just out of
Yes.
control.
Yes.
So it'd be too much.
Yes. And so pretty much every week on this show, we nominate and induct people onto what we call Team Too Much because they've done something that is just over the top, just too much. And there are many people in life that do that. Up first, I know that baby items are expensive, but there are 3 women in New Jersey who, in my opinion, are just too much. Do we have a shot of this? These 3 women who look innocent enough were in a New Jersey baby store, and they actually were attempting to steal baby items from the baby store. First off, they brought their kids with them to steal the baby items. Ask me how they got caught.
How they get caught?
How they get?
When they went running out of the store, one of them forgot a kid.
Okay.
They went into the store, tried to run out with a stroller,
Wow.
ran out with the stroller, and left one of the kids behind.
It's like Team Not Enough.
It should really be called Team Too Stupid, but
And there's 2 of them.
there was 2 of them.
2 of them.
And they were stealing baby stuff.
They were stealing baby stuff.
but they
Yeah.
Left the baby.
Exactly.
Yes. Should
Right.
plan that better.
Yeah, it should have really. I mean, do your dirt without your kids.
Or how about just watch your kids?
Exactly.
Because you're not good at it.
No, you're clearly not.
Exactly.
Clearly not. Anyway, so they are now facing some charges. The police, when they finish laughing, are dealing with that. But that's not enough. Believe it or not, in terms of Team Too Much, Orlandina, you eat really healthy, correct?
I do.
And so, I mean, you probably would think that fast food is just no good for you, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, believe it or not, Dairy Queen recently had to issue a statement that their store's food does not contain human meat. The reason for this apparently was that there was a Dairy Queen store in South Carolina that was, the feds swooped in, surrounded the store, a whole lot of stuff was going on, and that got the community and the internet just buzzing. So rumors started circulating. People thought that they were there because there were human remains in the food, all this other crazy stuff. And so Dairy Queen had to put out the statement and say, no, that is actually not why that actually happened. The reason the feds are swooping down is because 2 people involved with the store were money laundering.
I can't.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about developing like mad cow or anything.
So apparently 2 men involved with the store were laundering about $200,000 in cash through the store. So the feds had an ongoing investigation, did the swoop down, and it just was really too much. First off, I mean, $200,000, that's a lot of blizzards. That's a lot of blizzards.
To be laundered.
Speaking of, when does the pumpkin flavor come out? Anybody know?
Soon.
Soon? Okay, yeah, hopefully.
I think I've seen it.
They really do.
Come out,
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they
I was
do.
at 7-Eleven. They already had the pumpkin sprinkles out.
Yeah,
I'm like, and
it's
now
everywhere.
the sugar
Yeah.
addiction.
No, they do. It's just
begins.
calling you. Scott, do you pumpkin?
Not really.
You don't?
No.
No fast food? No nothing?
I try not to. My
Good for
wife
you.
will kill me. if I
Okay,
do.
what's she like, all vegan-y
Sounds
and
about
stuff?
right.
Okay.
But she tries to eat healthy and keep me healthy.
Good for her. So I won't catch her like at the Taco Bell drive-thru?
No.
Good for her. Swoop down, everybody. Let's investigate. Only kidding. Okay, last but not least, we cover this a lot on this show. Why do all the crazy people, why are they always naked?
They want to be free.
They are just
They just
too
want to
free.
let go and be free.
Well,
Clothing is too restrictive.
Speaking of free, there was a man in Colorado. Police were called to the scene to work with him because apparently he climbed up a 150-foot steel tower naked. I think we have a shot. There he is. He People in the area called the police at 4 o'clock in the morning. They found
He
this
was chewing on
29-year-old
something.
naked man who actually was from New Mexico but was in Colorado on top of this pole. He was yelling profanities, just flipping out, going crazy. They finally managed to talk him down off the 50-foot to 150-foot tower. Now, the beautiful part about this, though, is they convinced him to put on a pair of boxer shorts before he came back down. Because you know that ladder view must have been something special.
That's probably an awkward climb down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, surprise, surprise, when the police actually questioned the man's father, they determined and the father revealed that he's always struggled with drug abuse. We still don't know how he actually got from New Mexico to Colorado. We also still don't know if he did that trip naked, because I don't really know. What, right?
That's like a spur of the moment decision.
Yeah.
Because if you see a 150-foot tall tower,
Right?
you gotta climb it naked,
I mean, yeah.
King Kong style.
So you would think.
Again, a good
Again.
example of why cocaine is a hell of a
Rick James.
Rick James.
Rick James. Orlandina,
Stay
for the
off the
benefit of the
drugs.
folks in Kansas, say that one more time.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yes.
Stay off the drugs.
Stay off the drugs. Stay off the drugs.
Stay off the drugs.
Okay.
Stay off.
So in terms of our
Towers.
nominees this week for Team Too Much, we have the Baby Mama Bandits. We have that's right.
She said
We have the special
we
meat
got.
and sauce at Dairy Queen. Woo! And our naked hour of power on the Tower Man. So
can we rename
the
that?
winner of
King Kong Crackhead.
That's right.
King Kong crackhead. I like that. The
Something.
King Kong
I
crackhead.
King Kong Crackhead.
Yes, the crackhead Fred.
Crackhead.
Crackhead Fred. Okay, and the winner of this week's Pig on the Pedestal is...
That last one.
Yes. Now, in reality, though, it really should have been a tie because the mamas with the baby
Yeah,
bandit,
that was insane.
that was a bit
How
much.
do you
But
think
the
that
naked
went?
on the tower, I don't even understand that. All right, ladies, Venice and Orlandina, what's going on with the squats for sickle cell? What are you guys doing? Talk to us.
You want me to take it? So,
She's like, I'm gonna take that.
no, I said, do you want me to? I'm
Take it. Take it.
So, Venice, myself, and one of my good friends who's St. Jen, she has a company by the name of Phoenix Muscle. Last year, we came up with a concept called Squats for Sickle Cell. Reason being is I know that Venice is always doing fundraising efforts to help bring more awareness to sickle cell. And I said, well, how can we get the fitness community involved? So we came up with Squats for Sickle Cell.
Okay.
So the concept is you come in, you donate an X amount, $25, and you can do as many squats as you can in time.
Do you have to do the squats?
Yes, you have to do the squats.
Because I'll give you the $25.
I mean, people donate.
donate.
We've had people donate.
Okay.
And
But can I
just
sit and eat
come
my
out.
French fries while y'all are squatting?
No, you didn't bring no French fries into the gym.
You can
So
come, but you can't bring the French fries.
bring
Just
French
sweet
fries.
potato fries.
So you can't
Even
spectate,
worse,
but,
that has more fat.
but no, no French fries, no.
No French fries. Can we get a pizza delivered?
No,
No.
there
Okay,
could
fine.
be no.
Well, I'm just gonna phone in my donation.
If you can't squat, then we'll give you
I can
alternate-
squat. I just don't want to squat.
Okay, then you got to
Okay.
squat.
Okay,
Rudy.
fine.
We
Go
won't
ahead.
make you
All right.
So it was cool because last year was our first year doing it,
Okay.
and we did pretty well. We
Yeah,
raised almost
$500.
$500.
Wow.
So
Okay.
this year our goal is to triple.
Okay.
Yep.
George,
And-
do you squat?
No.
No. She's like, no.
I tell you something, I was doing something in my garage the other day, building
Yeah.
a box for the TEDx stage.
Okay.
And I had to squat down to screw in something.
Yeah.
I was squatted down for about 10 minutes, and
Okay.
I couldn't move my legs
Oh.
on Sunday. So yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't squat.
No, you don't squat. Okay, well.
Scott,
trying
do
to
you
quit.
squat?
Used to. I used
used
to do
to?
CrossFit.
You did.
Used to.
Yes.
Not
Okay.
anymore.
Come on, Scott.
Yeah, okay.
Make it
Um,
look
Okay.
bad.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I used to cross.
I mean, come on, Scott. You look like a Ken doll. It's like okay. It's a good thing. Go on.
Speaking of
Okay.
names.
All right. So all right. Go ahead. So you. go
So
ahead.
we're doing the event on September 21st.
Yeah.
And we're inviting everyone to come and participate. It's at Sparta Gym of Westbury.
Okay.
And it's going to be from 12 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have an awesome DJ Junie Spin.
We're squatting to music.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
He did his thing.
Little
last
bootylicious?
year.
Yes.
Any music you want.
You ready for this jelly?
I did my squat to soca music, so I got down. So yeah, I did my squat to soca music.
Okay. Yeah, but Orlandina,
Yes.
you stand up for America just one time, because I mean, and give a little side something. Okay, that's a whole different kind of squat now. She got all kind of backfield in motion.
That's my girl.
I mean, you know. It don't look the same.
But it can. The
okay.
whole premise of this is to get people to get together using movement to help build community, using movement to help bring awareness, and just using movement just to have a good time. Because a lot of times we associate having a good time just going to a restaurant. I love a good dinner, but a lot of times we use these things, eating and drinking, as an opportunity to have a good time. And I want to show that we can have a good time doing something active and being supportive of a friend, and she's like my sister anyway.
She's a
so it's just an
sweetheart.
opportunity
We love
to
Venice,
bring more awareness.
You are a sweetheart.
Come on out, come on down.
Come on out.
The tickets can be found on Eventbrite. So just look up #Pink and Sexy, The Fitter Woman, Squats for Sickle Cell. So we have
only women are
Pop
squatting.
right up. No,
we have
the Fitter Woman is Orlandina.
okay,
That's
gotcha.
my company,
I'm
The
sorry,
Fitter
your
Woman.
brand.
#Pink and Sexy.
Pink and Sexy. Fitter
So
Woman.
what happens is the top 3 winners, the top 3 men and the top 3 women, win awesome prizes. But we're going to be releasing the prizes.
Shout out to our
Yeah.
sponsors.
So our sponsors.
Don't
our
promise
sponsors,
Keisha Christian a prize because she will hang on there waiting.
Keisha will come look for you. Keisha knows where to find you.
Keisha knows how to find me.
Our top sponsors are
Yeah.
Sparta Gym, Westbury, Max the Conqueror Charles, which is an IFBB pro. He's actually going to be competing at the Olympias.
Okay.
He's got an amazing prize for the top winners.
Okay.
We also have GBNY, and which is a sneaker store in Queens. They're sponsoring our t-shirts.
Nice.
And then we also have
Pure Romance by Venice.
Pure Romance by Venice.
All right.
I'm giving them
Please make sure you
ridiculous
post this on the
basket for
Facebook
it.
feed
I
so folks
will.
can sign up and join in on that. We're going to take
And Chula Fitness.
Jewel of Fitness. We got to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back. We have an advice letter that you guys definitely need your help with. Hello, Ira Epstein. Hello, Sharon Dinkins. And hello, Jennifer DeHaze. Thank you all for watching Rudy's Room. We'll be right back after these messages.
Yes.
Welcome back to Rudy's Room. My goodness, you guys. We have a viewer that needs some advice. You guys ready to help with that?
Sure.
All right. Audience, you guys want to help with some advice?
Can I use my horn?
All right.
Can I use my horn?
You can use your horn. Yes, you can use your horn. Go ahead, Venice. You want to use your horn?
Anything like last
Okay.
time.
Folks, advice hour starts now. set music is everything. Don't get scared. Scott. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. We like a little drama here. This segment is sponsored by Snow Teeth Whitening. If you want a whiter, brighter smile, go to trysnow.com. Use promo code Rudy for an extreme discount. Snow, we thank you so much for believing in our little show. All right, you guys, let's do this. Ooh, I almost got caught there. All right. And yes, what's up, Sharon Dinkins? So glad you're watching. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
Right. Because I was here once. I was like, good Lord.
All right. Rudy, please help me. I'm 31 and been married to my husband for 8 years. He's in the military and spent most of our time together overseas. At first, things between us were amazing, but once we lived together permanently, it went bad fast. One day, he came home from work and surprised me by offering to do the laundry. We live in an apartment, so that meant he had to gather up all the clothes and go down to the basement. After doing some work around our place, I went down to the laundry room to spend time together with him and found another woman's panties in our clothes. I knew they weren't mine. In parentheses, they were 3 sizes too big. My husband's excuse was I had to take someone else's clothes out to put ours in, so I must have messed them up and missed them when I was emptying the dryer. Something didn't feel right, but I got over the situation and didn't say more. Fast forward, and I'm out with my friends for a girls' night. He wound up at the same club with his friends and had one too many drinks. I was humiliated when he grabbed and kissed my good friend. I called him out on this, and his excuse was that he was under the influence and didn't know what he was doing. There were other minor incidents after this, and I just started putting up walls. I don't think he's ever cheated on me, and we're trying to get that spark back, but the suspicions never leave my mind. Rudy, my skin crawls whenever he's nearby. It's worse when we're in bed. I just don't know what to do. The more I try to forgive and forget, the more I just want out of this marriage. I proposed the idea of us separating, and he threatened to seriously hurt himself. Part of me really doesn't care, but gets nervous wondering if our friends and family will think I'm a heartless person for not taking his threat seriously. And as if my situation wasn't complicated enough, I don't really think I am, but there is a slight chance that I could now be pregnant. What should I do? Signed, married to an officer, but definitely not a gentleman in Augusta, Georgia.
So
Yeah.
she caught him cheating?
She actually hasn't caught him cheating, but she has a suspicion that
suspicion.
well, I mean, if you find him panties in the thing and he's grabbing and kissing your friends, so I don't know. Scott, what say you?
Try
That's a
couples
lot.
therapy.
That's what I was thinking.
Couple therapy?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's where I'll
therapy.
start.
That's why I would
Okay.
start with that.
All right. Orlandini.
Hey, at least start with some type of therapy.
Okay.
Because if it's based on what you think could be happening, I don't say ignore your spidey senses. I don't say that, but definitely.
You don't think them panties that she found in the laundry?
Listen, if they're just if they're sharing, it is possible that he can find somebody else's underwear, especially if it's an apartment building. Those things can happen.
Okay.
And kissing on somebody else. Some people don't know how to hold their liquor.
Someone in the audience
I
is
don't
like,
know.
what?
I don't know. But like I said, if her spidey senses are tingling,
Okay.
that needs to be addressed. Something's up.
Okay, we got a little dissension in the audience, but
Yeah, I
we're
know,
gonna deal
right?
with that in a minute. George, what say you? Can
gonna-
TEDx fix this?
I'm gonna photocopy that answer.
Right.
That's exactly how I feel.
Okay, so if you found the big draws, like you would not be suspicious?
Yes, if I found somebody else's panties in my wife's underwear, that would be a big problem. Yes,
Those not yours.
that's a whole other.
That's a whole other show. Okay, Venice, what about you?
I just don't have enough information to go on.
Okay, all right. So do you think he could
Honestly,
be
I
cheating?
really don't. Like, I don't see how it all connects.
Okay,
I feel like there's something missing.
possibly.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
In the
Okay.
situation.
Uh-huh.
But like Orlandina said, Scott, counseling would be like the best thing.
Okay.
You know, but when everything is lining up the way it's lining up, it's usually true.
Yeah.
But I just don't see. I can't. It's something. There's another piece
There's something missing. Yeah.
So is your friend the same size as those panties?
Exactly.
Oh.
There you go.
Like,
That's what I was
a
gonna
good
say. Yeah.
question.
If they are the same
question.
size,
Oh,
then that's
Augusta
something
lady,
different.
write us. What size is your friend? Let us know. Post on the page.
That's what I'm not. I'm missing a connection.
You got a point. I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Because if it's two different things, I'm like, it's two.
Because if your friend is a thickums, then that could be it. That could be the whole.
Right. And how many thickums you got living in the building?
Oh, that's true too.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta connect the dots.
If all your
You
neighbors
can't
look like
just-
Orlandina, then you know there's something up. Exactly. See?
I don't know.
That means
I
he's
need
importing
more.
them. That's right. You got a point. She laughing. It's true.
But how do you test that? like her friend's back is turned and she picks up their panties and she's like,
Like this.
That sounds like a sexual assault.
Exactly where that happened.
Yeah. Police will be there real quick.
You got a point, George. It's like Cinderella, but a whole different kind. Just hold them up. Look, our advice to you in Augusta, Georgia is definitely go get some counseling. If it looks like a duck and smells like a duck, though, it probably is a duck, so you need to duck up out of there. But I also think that there are some things missing. So yeah, I think Venice is onto something with how big is your friend. We want to know that. How big is your friend? You just got a lot going on. That would be the example of too much, by the way, Scott. Just so you know, that whole situation is too much. We do wish you luck. We thank you for writing. I hope that some of those things actually happen. Scott, you were saying that you don't like traveling, like traffic is like a pain in the neck for you, and that's why you go to work so early?
I love traveling.
Okay.
I don't like traffic.
You don't like traffic?
I love driving.
Okay.
We just drove down and back to the Outer Banks a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
My wife hates the car.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Big time. But so like I'm kind of like we're meeting in the middle ground.
Okay.
But yeah, I leave super early, 5 in the morning, to get to work as soon as I can.
Wow.
So I can beat the trade parades.
Okay.
Because the traffic literally starts right at Hampton Bays going out east.
Gotcha.
And
Especially
it
on
seems
the
like
weekends.
each year it starts earlier and earlier.
Earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that. And then George, how did you get started doing the TEDx and the talks and stuff?
Yeah, so I started my company about 6 years ago, which is a consulting firm based out of Farmingdale. And so after a few years of doing that and just sort of being a corporate turnaround artist and a business expert, I started speaking at conferences. And once I got to a point where it was more than just wanting to keynote at a conference, want to do some motivational stuff, want to do some stuff that actually matters, the direction that my life was going, I started doing a few of those things. And TED is one of those things where you look at public speaking and you go, what's the pinnacle? Where do I want to reach? And that was one of the goals. And so I started doing that. And as that progressed, it just felt really good to be able to get out in front of a crowd and just help somebody, tell somebody your personal story and help them with your story.
Right.
And so it's been progressing since then. And now I just want to give other people the stage to do that.
That's fantastic that you do that. Shout out to you, Christine Hallett. I love you and I'm glad that you love the show. So we appreciate that you're watching, which is excellent. Venice, for the benefit of those who don't know, can you tell them very quickly what is sickle cell and why is it so important that people get involved, whether it's squats or pink and sexy or any of the stuff that's going on?
Well, sickle cell disease is a disease that affects millions worldwide, and it's called by different names in different regions. So sometimes the dots aren't connected because of that. But in the United States, it affects about 100,000 sickle cell African Americans, and it also affects the Latino community as well as Caucasian as well. And it's growing because it's a hereditary disease. So it can only be passed down. And it's a dominant trait, and then there's a recessive trait. So the trait is recessive, and then you have the dominant, which is sickle cell disease itself. I have sickle cell disease. So what happens is you feel an extreme amount of pain. It feels like someone stabbing you repeatedly over and over and over again when you're in crisis. And on any given day, like any part of your body, you'll feel like there's like glass like on the inside of your veins, like moving, because your sickle cell, your red blood cells go into a sickle shape because of lack of oxygen and some say lack of zinc, lack of nutrients. And they clump together, they get sticky, they clump together, and that causes an extreme amount of pain. And it also brings your immune system down, so you have white blood cells that try to fight off the foreign objects, which is your red blood cells. So you're like literally fighting yourself. And it's extreme. It's an extreme condition. And in the past, people didn't live past a certain age. That's why pediatric sickle cell is such a major deal. But now we're living longer. And there's a lot of complications with that when you come into adulthood. So you can, lose use of your limbs. There's a thing called avascular necrosis that damages your arteries and your veins. And it then causes you to have to get hip replacements, knee replacements, shoulder replacements. It really is.
It's a crisis.
It's a disease that can really mess you up, can really damage you, and it'll stop you from working, it'll stop you from going to school, I mean, there's a lot to it, and you don't hear a lot of people talk about it, especially if they have the disease, because it's a lot to talk about, you know, and you don't want to kind of worry the people around you with all the symptoms and stuff like that. But with that comes this neglect, because we don't talk about it enough, and so therefore people think, oh, okay, well, she's sick right now, she'll be fine. No, not necessarily. I might not be fine, you know. So the idea is to raise the awareness about the disease so that we can, you know, number one, find a universal cure, and number two, take care of the needs of adults with sickle cell specifically, because as we get older, the needs become greater, and there's nobody really managing that.
Excellent.
So that's the whole goal. The goal is to start a not-for-profit out here in Long Island for sickle cell, because there's none that exists.
Okay.
The closest.
Can you do us a favor? Can you post as much sickle cell information on the Facebook feed so people can learn more about the disease and find different ways to get involved? Because it is extremely important, and I don't want us to run out of time with that.
Yes.
George, before I forget, on our Facebook feed, people like Keisha Christian want to know, how do they go about becoming TEDx talkers and speakers? Is there a process? Is there an application? Secret handshake? What do you do?
Secret handshake. Yeah. No. When you're ready, when you feel you're ready, and you have a message that you want to spread, you just apply.
Okay.
So there's a call for speakers for most public speaking events. Every TEDx event has a call for speakers. So you just apply when they have their application period open. Give your best idea. And
Right. Is there a website that you go to? Do you know what that would be? Or
so for Farmingdale, it's TEDxFarmingdale.com.
Oh, well, there you go,
So
Keisha
as soon as
Christian.
our event happens, you know, in a few months, we're going to open up for next year's event.
Excellent.
And
All right.
there.
We'll have to happen. You know. Can I get a round of applause for me, by the way, everybody? Just let me give a round of applause. Okay. Even though the powers that be, aka Bobby in the back, just did the last call, which is his thing of shut it down, I did not make fun of him at all this week, so I deserve applause for that. I'm just saying, and it is obviously our last call, so we don't have that much time left. Orlandina, Amelia of Persad Free, the bug lady, says hi.
Hey, Amelia.
Yes,
The bug
she
stops
used a
here.
hashtag that I'm not allowed to say, but it starts with fit.
Yes,
and you
yes,
know,
yes.
So, yeah, she's the fit female dog, but I don't. You know. We got some Christian stations
Amelia's
to carry
pet
us, so I
name
can't
for
say
me.
that. Anyway, so hi, Amelia. You guys, very quickly, how do people find you guys? So, like, if they want one of those bathrooms, like the 35 that you're designing, Scott, how do they find you?
They can find us at our website, www.johndavidrosearchitect.com.
Okay.
We're located in Southampton and West Hampton. The phone number is 631-283-2051.
Nice, which is really cool. And Orlandina, how do we all get fit? What do
for
we
me,
do?
you can find me at www.thefitterwoman.com, and primarily you can find me on social media, The Fitter Woman. I have a weight training program starting October 1st. So those
Weight
of you,
like, or
weight
weight like,
training. No, weight.
Okay.
There are a lot of women who want to learn how to sculpt. So
Okay.
we do not tone, we build muscle. So
I
I'm
want some
going to train
sculpting.
you how to.
Will you sculpt me?
Listen,
With my fries, though.
no fries.
no fries.
We put the we lower the fries.
Okay, we can lower the fries.
We lower the fries.
We
I
can
didn't
lower
say
the
take them
fries.
away. So
Okay.
that's starting.
You gotta
the
meet me where I am,
second week.
Orlandina.
I'll meet you. I'll meet you.
Meet me where I am.
I say more of this.
Meet me at
less
Dunkin'
of that.
Donuts. Meet me-
I didn't say that, but okay. So that starts the second week of October, and I have a Fitter Friendsgiving clothing drives on November 2nd. That's going to happen in Hempstead. So
Okay.
definitely
Great.
stay connected.
George, how do they find you one more time?
Yeah, so my handle on social media is @LaunchpadCEO. And for the event, it's TEDxFarmingdale.com, @TEDxFarmingdale on social media. And tickets are still available, $25 for tickets,
That's a good
$15 for
price.
students.
Okay.
Right, nice and cheap to get in. And there are incredible speakers telling amazing stories at this event. So
Venice,
please try and get there.
bring it on home. How do they find you real quick?
Hashtag Pink and Sexy, PINKNSCXY, or you can call me on my business line at 631-943-1868.
You all were great guests. Thank you for watching. Please check out Rudy's Room, the after show with these guys, because it's about to get a whole lot crazier. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Take care.